It's April 22nd, 2013, and I'm just doing a quick update on my garden. So there's my tomatoes. They need to get in the ground pretty soon. I've been putting a bunch of my stuff in the ground already. I'll show that in a couple of minutes here. Started on my vine plants like my watermelons, cucumbers. They're already planted in the ground. Watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew melons, pumpkins, they're all back there. There's a couple peppers, plants here, habaneros. Here's my basil that was up in my room. Tobacco right there. Basil, tobacco, and peppers. Here's my little two little flowers I had up there. That's a tomatillo. It's trying to flower. Everything's trying to flower. Like, you can kind of see that. Now you can. That's a tomatillo flower. He needs pinched off, or he won't grow anymore. Once they start developing flowers, they don't want to grow any taller or bigger. Pretty much that's what I have in the cold frame so far. Next door here is my mom's stuff. I'm not sure what it is. It might be some peas, or I'm not sure. I can't tell you. I'll go over here real quick. These are the hops that we planted from my hop rhizome. They're hers now, so they're nugget hops. And over here, she's got another trellis. Hops planting up, trying to turn around. Wait till you see my hops. So we're approaching my garden now. My hops. There's my peppers I've transplanted into the ground a couple days ago. But these hops here are Willamettes. There's about 6 vines on 3 lines, and they're all past the line there. They're actually getting pretty heavy. I gotta train them around the top there, or they'll be impossible to train. Side arms. Okay, there's a vine from a Willamette and a side arm, a lateral shoot from a nugget that they're kind of mixed in there, so I'm gonna have to get them sorted out eventually. But I kept trying to trim and prune all of that, all those shoots down there. Haven't done it in a while. I've been working a lot, but it's a jungle. Those are nugget hops, and those are Willamette hops. In here, pretty much, I've made up my mind about, you see from the white post to the stake there, that's like an invisible line, like that much there. All over, that's about 110 square feet. It's not real much, but I think I'm going to put my cantaloupe and honeydew in it. And the rest of all this right here is going to be all peppers. There's 18 per row. The cups are just there to label them, so I know what's what until I can find a better solution for labeling. But so there's 3 times 18 plants. There's a sheep. From here over, I'm going to try to put watermelon in there. My pumpkins and tomatoes and tomatillos, well, maybe not tomatillos, but my pumpkins and tomatoes and okra are going in a different part of the garden. But I might try to plant some tobacco, what's left over somewhere. Tobacco takes up about 6 square feet per plant, so it's a big plant. but my rows are like 30 inches, 2.5 feet apart from plant stem to plant stem, and each plant in a row is 17.5 inches apart, and the whole thing, there's 18 there, so like from that line to that line down there, it's probably, I think I measured about 25 feet. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna put tarp, like that black tarp, weed barrier tarp, like all in there, and where the cantaloupe go, to help the, wow, there's a chicken loose, and a peep, that's cool. Anyway, better not eat my peppers. But I'm gonna do that tarp, like just in the watermelon and the cantaloupe section. It helps with the heat. They need a lot of heat, and I'm gonna put soaker hoses in, so I have the irrigation figured out. As far as the peppers, I'm gonna manually weed them. Labor intensive, but I'll do it. And until then, I'm also gonna put the grass clipping from mowing the lawn. I'm gonna mulch pretty much around them, and like in the aisle there or whatever. Probably put a board there. So like kind of same thing I had like last year. Hops look awesome, healthy. Don't have to worry about them. For the most part, the hops are disease-free. They don't have any mildew or mold. Usually, we don't have a lot of wet days. I mean, it might rain in a couple days, 2 days at the most, and it's wet and cloudy and cold. But for the most part, it dries off fairly quickly, and I got good drainage in this area here, so I've never had any problems with drainage or mildew or anything like that. I did have hop aphids and maybe spider mites last year, but they didn't really ruin the crop. I still got some hops out of them for beer, so. But enough on that. So I'll take you in the house, show you what's up there. Just a quick update on the grapes. This little guy down here isn't doing too good. We did have a cold night about a week ago or so. It dropped down to maybe 35 or 30, so it might have killed the leaves. But it's still got growth on it. So that's the Mars grape. And then the other grapes here, they have fruit set. They're little baby grapes. So hopefully I'll get enough for a little batch of gallon or two maybe of wine. So that's the update on the grapes. Okay, here's the elderberries. Last time that I did this, it was just foliar growth and foliage and green leaves and branches and stuff. But now they actually have little flower heads. They are really small right now, look like little broccoli or cauliflower almost. But they get really big, and then they set their fruit, and hopefully the birds won't get them this year. I gotta put up the netting that's over there soon. I'm filming in 1080p HD high definition, so hopefully it looks a little better than last time. I think it was just 720p, but it is what it is. It's there's a sky over there. Can't really see it, but it's getting really dark. As far as the weather today, it was really hot, really sunny, really humid, and it's getting really dark and really windy, and it's cool. there's definitely some rain coming. I heard rumors of some hail coming, so that's not really good as far as the peppers and everything out on not covered or anything. But yeah, there's some storm clouds there, so we'll go in the house now. Okay, I'm in my room now. Air conditioning is running, so you might hear that back there, but this is all I have left up here. The red cups are all peppers except 3 of them are basil, and I think I'm gonna do a little experiment. I'm just gonna pot container all of them and see what I can get out of them. I kind of want to do it just because I want to grow them inside. I kind of like houseplants, but at the same time I want to manually hand pollinate them, so I try to keep the seed true to its parent and not some crossbreed, which crossbreeds are okay too, I guess. We'll find out later on the outside peppers, but everything in the green cups and everything in here is little peppers. These are sweet peppers. These are all my mom's. I grew her seed too, so she doesn't have to do it. And these are all tangled. These are tomatoes. Different tomatoes than what I have. I have like the beefsteak and grape and tomato or grape and cherry tomatoes, and she's got like Roma tomatoes in here. She's got the Brandywine. Like there's a white Bianca. It's a white tomato. But there's a lot of exotic kinds. These are all herbs here. This one is thyme, and that one's mine. And then the marjoram or marjoram. I can't say it right now. Majoram or marjoram, however you want to say it. And this one back here is spearmint, which is kind of hard to grow. That's mine. Anything that says mom is hers, and anything that just says regular, whatever it is mine. So that's how I can tell it apart. There is nothing down here. Pretty much cleared out. There's a couple more seeds down here, but they're getting old. I gotta throw them out probably. Pretty much whatever germinated and it's planted now and it's growing now is what I have for the season. I'm not doing any more. It's getting kind of late in the season to do any seeds. So if I need anything else, I'll buy them from Starts maybe. This is my other herbs that have been receiving daytime light from the actual sun and not a light. These are my marjorams. I just watered them, watered them. That's my mom's thyme. They pretty much all look the same right now. They're babies. There's my oregano. I've never had fresh oregano. I've never actually seen it grow, like, for real though, either. Just on, YouTube and stuff. So I'm kind of interested in what fresh oregano tastes like. Probably pretty strong. And here's cinnamon basil. See if it'll focus. Probably not. There it is. And I think I got about 20. And their true leaves are starting to come out. It just takes a couple weeks for them to grow and stuff. There's outside. Getting really windy. But here's some habaneros that I've potted up. There's the red habanero there. It has grown since I've put it, took it out of the cup, put it in a bigger pot, obviously. And it's getting daytime light now. I'm turning in every couple days. Ooh, it's getting really windy out. I'm glad I came in when I did. We very well might get hail, so hopefully it's not that bad. But we got some hail last year around this same time. Every year we get like a big hailstorm and lots of rain and wind and ice hail. So and it usually leaves substantial damage, but most of my plants have recovered from that. Like my elderberry bush was all screwed up last year, but it came back, full growth and everything, just full speed, everything. But here's the red habanero, and I also have an orange. Can't see the label, but it is an orange hab. Well, maybe that was hail that just hit my window. Yeah, they weren't lying. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna go close my cold frames. But that's pretty much my update for May 22nd, 2013. So, y'all take care, and I'll talk to you later.